Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren Mays. I know I don't say that enough. Today we're going to talk about The Sims. I have been a Sims player since it launched in 2000. With all of these new stuff packs coming out that have kind of been a little underwhelming, I've been, kind of fantasizing a little bit of what I would think, what I really want from The Sims 4. The Sims 4 has been out a few years now and I like some of the directions that they're taking. But I feel like it's just easy to play. There's no wrench in my plan. It's very achievable, and I feel like, I wouldn't say that it makes me bored because I think of new gameplay and I enjoy playing it a lot, but I don't play it as much as, let's say, Sims 1, Sims 2, and Sims 3 combined. I'd never played anything like that before, and I couldn't tell you how many hours that I've played The Sims throughout my childhood, midlife, and now adult life. Yeah, I feel like EA has a lot of my money. I remember getting this box as a kid. So basically I kind of wrote down all of the expansion packs of previous, because they do kind of repeat a lot, and then I'm going to talk about what I kind of wish, because this new fitness pack, stuff pack, I'm definitely going to miss. Some of the furniture is kind of cool, I guess, but these stuff packs, man, have been pretty underwhelming. The expansion packs have been pretty cool, and of course it took us a really long time to get toddlers, and so the toddlers gameplay is cool. So the parenting game pack has been along the lines of what I've been looking for, and it's kind of re-inspired me to keep playing, and I've enjoyed playing the new parenting expansion. So let's go through the history of The Sims real quick. So The Sims 1, which I have right here, this is The Sims 1. It was $50 back in the day. Thank you to my parents for spending $50 on a video game, for a computer game. This was a big deal. This changed everything for me. Simulation was my jam. I loved Zoo Tycoon, Roller Coaster Tycoon, The Sims, Sim City. Then I have some of them here. Live in Large here. House Party, Hot Date, Vacations, which was very, very fun. And then we had Superstar, which was okay. It was kind of fun. And then Unleashed, of course, was the animals. And then, of course, my favorite, Making Magic. Still play The Sims 1 every once in a while. It has a timeless look to it. You can't really do much, and I feel like their needs go down a lot quicker than they do now. So I was constantly having to take care of their needs. Goldie. Someone is walking in her hood. So Sims 1, that was the whole start of it. And then, after years of... Then we got The Sims 2, which The Sims 2 was a big deal. I remember all the expansion packs, especially I remember for university, we had to get a new memory card or RAM card for our computer back in the day, which was just unheard of. So I attribute all of this to my parents because I love you so much. So here's The Sims 2 here. I actually don't remember much of the gameplay because it's been since I was in elementary school since I have played The Sims 2, but we had university. A lot of expansion packs that kind of changed. Obviously we had University, Nightlife, which was a lot like Hot Date. I'm looking at my notes. Open for Business, which was where you could own your own shops, which they continue to do. Pets, Where the Freak Are the Pets? Seasons, which was a huge game changer. Bon Voyage was like the vacations. Free Time, which was like a lot of hobbies. We had Apartment Life, which I miss apartments. And then we had tons of stuff packs, which I bought most of them, pretty sure. Sims 2 came out in 2004. The Sims 3 came out in 2009. So we had World Adventures, where you actually could go and have adventures on your vacations. Ambitions, which is the first time we really got to go to work with them and have different career paths. Late Night, so it was a lot like Hot Date, Nightlife, and then we had Late Night, which is, you could go on dates and stuff. Then Generations, which was a big game changer as well. You could go to prom, you had life events. Then they finally could recognize that this is my grandma, this are my parents, this is my sibling, which was huge for that time. So I loved Generations. Pets, of course. Showtime, which was okay. Supernatural, freaking annoying. The zombies. Those zombies, I don't understand why we couldn't turn them off. I don't want to talk about Supernatural. I loved it just was such a double-edged sword. I loved all of the furniture items and everything, but I had to uninstall it because of those damn zombies. Then we brought seasons back again, which I loved the seasons in The Sims 3. University life, which was very fun because that was a nice change up. Island Paradise, which I loved, even though owning your hotel was like super glitchy and you never got help. But being able to like go on a boat and swim and find things in the ocean, that was so fun. And then Into the Future, which the only cool thing was like the furniture, the futuristic thing. And then the robots were really fun. I didn't want to play as a robot. I didn't really like that. I just liked having like a robot butler. That was cool. And then we had tons of stuff packs. The only thing about The Sims 3 that I really hated was you almost had like way too many options. Like you could upload your own fabrics. You could upload anything you wanted. So it made the game super glitchy, super slow. I don't know how many times if you had a mod or if you know, downloaded custom content or anything, that the baby would come out as aliens. I don't know if you guys remember that, or the arms extending. Oh, The Sims 3. I can't even play it anymore because it's so glitchy and so slow. If you have every expansion pack, that's why I like in The Sims 4 that it's more simplistic, that we don't get as many couch options. I can build a home like super quickly. I don't use a whole lot of custom content because I don't like how it modifies items and stuff. I kind of just use what, you know, Maxis has created. EA has created I'm throwing it back to Maxis. But anyway, The Sims 3 came out in 2009. So The Sims 4 so far, Get to Work, which was a very fun expansion pack where we could actually go to work with them. Get Together, which I've really liked, being able to have clubs. You can have yoga clubs. You can, right now, I have a club of girl gamers and they like to program and play games together. And you can get some points where if you're programming with your friends, then you can build that skill a lot quicker. Really liked being able to just, you know, summon your friends, or your friends can just like come over. So I really like that. City living I've really enjoyed too, because we get, you know, I loved the city life. What is it called? Loved the late night expansion to The Sims 3, but again, I couldn't play it because being in an apartment would glitch out so badly. It'd be so slow. So by the time I got to my apartment, then you'd get into the elevator and it just took forever. So I do love San Myshuno a whole lot because it's so quick. And I do love the festivals. I thought that was a really cool touch, especially like right now I'm playing as a pro gamer, and you can have the tech things and you can earn some money. And then you have the Spice Festival, which is really cool. So you can try new recipes and gain, you know, your spice intake. You know, some of the game packs, which is Outdoor Retreat, which why did I buy that? That was so lame. I don't know, maybe for tents or something. Spa Day was okay. I, you know, was into going spas at the beginning. That's okay. Dine Out was the coolest because you could actually, you know, have a restaurant, and I want to see more things like that. So Dine Out I really liked. It was a little glitchy in the beginning to get some of your waiters to, you know, but it's gotten better. But it's still, sometimes, you know, sim game time is different and it takes forever to have a freaking date, and it's 2 a.m. by the time you're out of that restaurant. But it was still very fun. Vampires is kind of like, it was kind of cool, but it was really achievable for me. So I had this kind of gameplay of, I had this girl who was turned unexpectedly and she was becoming a doctor. So she is now a vampire. So she was going to medical school in order to cure vampirism so she could unvampire herself and become a human. And that took me no time. Like, it was pretty easy to work my way up the vampire totem pole. And I didn't like that I couldn't go out during the day, like the festivals, like we couldn't go to any of the festivals. I don't know, the vampire stuff was okay. And now I feel like the vampires are starting to be like the zombies, where, like, I don't want to take the time to build an onion wreath. Like, I just unlock it and put it in my apartment, because I feel like sometimes vampires are like the zombies, where they're just kind of, they sneak by your house a lot and it's kind of annoying. So I don't know, maybe we can turn the vampire functions off. It's kind of annoying. And then we had the Parenthood game pack, which I really have enjoyed because it has so many new interactions, and they actually can throw a wrench in your plans. Like your toddlers can throw paint everywhere, so you have to clean up things. And that's kind of the mode of what I want to do, you know. Now there's sibling rivalry, and you can actually participate in them growing up, which is exactly what I want. So let's talk about some of my dreams for Dreams expansion. So that's a little bit of history and what's kind of come out in The Sims Now we're going to talk about my dream things that I wish for in Sims 4 to make it so much better. And yes, we're very hard on The Sims 4 because The Sims 3 was out for 10 something year, like 10 year, almost 10 years. So of course it's going to be pretty well developed, but these are some of my hopes and dreams to really take The Sims to the next level. Speaking from someone who is an OG, like from the beginning. I love The Sims. Please don't let me down. Okay? Of course I want pets and seasons. I feel like that goes without saying. I need animals in my life. I like being a single sim most of the time and developing my career, and having a cat or having a dog just really helps with your social, and I need them. And then of course seasons with the festivals, that would be so cute. I just want the seasons, and I want season activities. And none of these are in particular order. I just kind of word vomited here. And I did kind of like the university aspect of it. I like kind of, you know, changing up from being a child and then being a young adult and going to college. I like the university, so we could have the university again. That was kind of cool. Kind of along the lines of parenting, I'd love it with dating relationships. Can really, like, your sim isn't attracted to every single person. They do weird dating things. They have weird quirks. I would love some more details when it comes to dating and your actual relationship, because I feel like once my Sims are married and they have kids, like, they never woohoo. And it would be cool if, like, there's a, because I just forget, I don't know, because it's kind of weird to force people to, like, woohoo in front of you, and I feel like doing that all the time is odd to me. It would be an interesting part to develop a dating relationship where, like, you go so long without you know, woohooing, or there's therapy, or there's ways to improve your relationship, or your relationship can go on the downward spiral. But I would love to have more dating aspects, and you can actually build a good relationship, a healthy relationship, and I feel like that's what I would like. More careers, of course, more careers that we can go to and be active in. Vacation spots, the outdoor retreat stuff was not, just no. I mean, I want beaches, and I mean, even if we had different countries, like in Sims 3, that would be really cool that we could go visit, you know, own more a variety of shops, like hair salons, tattoo salons was really cool. Have more variety. I know that we can have toilet stores if we want to, but like dine out, you know, you can, you know, have more stores with more actions. Like, of course, I can just have a retail store, but like having a hair salon or a makeover salon, or like something that's more interactive, that's particular to that, would be really cool. Wizards and witches is always fun to throw in there too. I mean, I don't know why they did. I thought when they were coming out with the new SimCity that they were trying to test out whether a community playing would work. And I know that SimCity was very, very glitchy when it came out, and it had a lot of problems, but I thought that they were testing SimCity to prepare for an online thing with The Sims, and I just wish that I could play with my friends on The Sims. I wish we had an online, like Sims Online. Like, I wish we could have a neighborhood with all of our friends where we live together and we can actually see, you know, our friends playing and stuff. Like, I want to be able to play with my friends on The Sims, and I thought that that's what they were doing, but I guess not. And I would love, like, more interactive with my friends. Like, my character now, she's a pro gamer, and her friends are also pro gamers, and they're best friends, and they're starting to get married, but like, they don't really get married or have kids, and we can't invite all their kids over and have play dates. I have to physically go into their household and do that for them, which is kind of a bummer. Like, I wish you could have, you know, your friends also have kids. You can choose to have kids along with your friends, which would be really cool. And also along the lines of friendships and or dating struggles and relationships, like if you break up with someone, you can just see them around and it doesn't make you mad. Like, I want, like, if you see your ex-boyfriend at a bar to get like really upset and you want to leave and your friends have to talk you out of it, like, I want it to be more real life, okay? Because that makes it more fun and realistic. I kind of liked the Into the Future Sims 3 expansion pack just because it would be cool to have futuristic appliances, like a smart home would be really cool. So that's where I was thinking along the lines of that. We could bring back celebrity status, but make it better. I kind of liked the celebrity status, and being able to turn it off was kind of cool too. And have random celebrities in there like they always do, which is fun. Have like a movie theater, casino, more interactive lot types, which would be really fun. Like, we had the bowling alley, but it wasn't, you know, it was kind of interactive, but having like really interactive lots is what I'm missing too. You know, you can have a lounge, you can have a karaoke bar, but I want like movie theaters and casinos and very interactive lots. The main thing is consequences for your actions. Like, I feel like our Sims can do anything and get away with anything, but it would be cool if you became a hacker and you got caught for it. And not like that we would have a Sims jail or anything, but you would have consequences for your actions, or you'd have to pay fines, or, you know, if you cheat on someone, there's consequences for that. And I would just like more consequences for your actions, or like more wrenches in your plan. I keep saying that, but I want, you know, where you're delayed in your gameplay and you can't achieve your goals as quickly. And of course I want roommates back. I enjoyed having roommates, half pay the rent, and the interactions of your roommates. I liked that. And you could have like fights with your roommates, or your roommates don't do the dishes, like they're really messy. Life story. I don't have a roommate anymore, so I live by myself, so if my dishes aren't clean, I yell at myself. And to have more of an open world, of course. Sims 3, I mean, that's why it was almost like too open. If we could just rein in the Sims 3 a little bit. Those are some of my hopes and dreams for the Sims 4. This is just kind of a basic list of what I thought of one day that would just be my dream. Of course, like with pets, it'd be really fun to have exotic animals and some ferrets and some little animals along with that too, some birds and turtles, and I love all those things too, and dogs and cats, and I did like the horses. That was really fun. You can make a cute little farm. Go on and on and on and on what I hope and dream for the Sims 4, because I'm not losing hope for it just yet, but I think it's just very achievable. I can achieve anything, do anything, and it kind of gets a little monotonous. I mean, we've done everything so far in The Sims, so it's kind of losing its magic a little bit, and I think just making it really more complicated, more real life, even just, you know, having to do chores, and if you don't do your laundry for a while and you don't clean your house, then you get really like real life shit. It's so weird that you want to play a game that I want to keep it as so real to life as possible when I still can make it fantasy at the same time. But anyway, tell me your hopes and dreams for The Sims if you're also a diehard like I am, or if you've just started playing The Sims. Yeah, let's have some discussions down in the bottom of your hopes and dreams too, and your dream expansion packs, because I want to kind of geek out a little bit and talk about The Sims and our hopes and dreams. And dreams and hopes and dreams. Thank you guys so much for watching this rambly Sims Gush video. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one.